Great thoughts speak only to the thoughtful mind, but great actions speak to all mankind. Meaning, ultimately, it's our actions that defines either our character, morality, distinction, identity, significance, and other virtues that we have developed, cultivated, grown so far, and that we generally seek in our lives, actions, behaviors, and communications and relationships with others, or our envy, jealousy, aggression, hatred towards others and also ourselves. Everything is defined and characterized in our actions, behaviors, relationships, outcomes with others, and not through our words, thoughts. Thought now again is important for the deliberation, contemplation of actions. Thought is obviously important in our basically formation of critical thinking and character, but again, ultimately it is our ability, talent, skill, or power, whatever you want to call it, to transfer that powerful, sovereign, critical, and virtuous thinking and thought directly into our actions, behaviors, relationships with others that makes us a rebel and also a man of character, word, identity, distinction, sovereignty, significance, and everything else that's essentially good and virtuous in itself. So we are defined by our actions and not by our words, because action is visible, action is practical, reasonable, rational, and available to everyone, but words are not always communicated to and by everyone. Words are not always going to be heard by everyone, but by ourselves in our mind, and only to few people in our surroundings. But actions can be seen, observed, and perceived by everyone when they are committed and done, and that's why action in that sense is the ultimate measure and determiner of virtue, character, quality, significance, and of the individual man and woman also. So we should definitely trust not only our actions for the definition of our qualities or the understanding of our shortcomings, deficiencies, insecurities, obstacles, disadvantages of our character action, but also for the examination, investigation of the others' characters, behaviors, or the hypocrisies, double standards, betrayals behind our backs, because everything and everything else is also going to be revealed through the actions only, because people commit actions either consciously or unconsciously and expose themselves on their own, not always in their words but definitely in their actions, because they cannot control their instincts or their impulses. Ultimately, instincts and impulses take over both man and woman, and they commit actions that they would never commit with reason and rationality. But again, great thoughts only speak to the thoughtful, wise, intelligent, rational, distinct, significant, and virtuous mind, but great actions are going to be appreciated, recognized, respected, loved by everyone around the world, and not just in the one society in which we live. Great actions are going to be